Alexa, repeat song.
I'll repeat the song.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. There's so much happening in my house right now. How's everybody? Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Sharon. We'll get started. Alexa, off. Oh my goodness, there's so much happening at my house right now. There's a tree coming down. Well, on purpose. Wait, I gotta figure out where I'm moving to. I'm moving to here. I am moving. Hi, Jan. Good morning. Fresh from the shower in Kansas. I am fresh from the shower in San Diego. We're gonna pop this off. This is what we're doing today. We're kicking off something fun. Let me get this. Hopefully nobody will pop into my office, but I have a tree coming down this morning, which is super exciting because it's huge. If you're on my Instagram or my Facebook stories, you can see it. Hi, Judy. Good morning. So I'm really excited, but we do have to make a slight scheduling change for Wednesday. I'm drinking out of my new Christmas mug, and it's not that my daughter got me a new mug. It's not really that easy to drink out of. But I'm not complaining. Oh, there we go. I got it. So good morning. I should aim the camera down so you get an idea of what we're doing today. This isn't exactly what we're doing, but this will be something similar. I just drew this the other day when I was fooling around. I probably should share that video because I think I took a photo of it. But that's kind of what we're doing this morning. And let's see, it's 8:30. So I would so appreciate if you are watching. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Good last Monday of the year, which is exciting. Hold on, I'm going to flip this on. If you don't mind, if you would, I don't know, schedule or, oops, hold on. I have to turn this off. I just want to see when I can see people log in better here. Okay. So if you guys don't mind sharing and telling your friends and maybe hosting a watch party, I never really ask, but I should be asking because every time somebody asks me, I do it. And this morning I even have I bought all day lipstick, so we're going to see how long this lasts. Hi, Judy. If you're here, tell me where you are. Please share us. We're going to be doing this all week, but I'm going to make a slight scheduling change to Wednesday because I made New Year's plans. And not that I don't feel like I want to wake up on 8 o'clock on New Year's Day, but I don't want to wake up 8 o'clock on New Year's Day. So I'm going to push it a little bit on Wednesday. And this helps me too because people ask me to move timing around. So good morning. And I am Tracy Weinzapfel, and I'm excited about 2020. And I'm going to get you thinking about some things today. What you see right here is similar to what we're doing every day. And I thought I would even write it out. Maybe I'll just write it right here. And we'll make a plan. We'll make a plan right now. So today, Monday, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see this. We are, oh, sorry for the autofocus situation. Let's turn that off. Oops. Okay. Let's turn this off. Hopefully I'm going to fix this. Okay, Monday, I believe. Auto, manual. Okay, so Monday, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's talk about our plan. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Brenda. If you guys don't mind sharing this when you log in, that would be fantastic. I'm going to give you an idea of how the week is going to go, hopefully. Good morning from the east side of Ramona, all the way on the other side of my town. She's probably 15 minutes from me. So Monday, we're going to do our drawing. So what you're going to need today is a Sharpie. I'm hoping we can fill the page up in a half an hour. That's what I did here. So we're going to do a drawing with Sharpie. I am really just cuffing this. Tuesday, off the cuff. Is cuffing it a word? I don't know. It's probably some Urban Dictionary bad word, and I don't want that to happen. Tuesday, we're going to add color. We're going to watercolor our drawing. I love being able to write my ideas down here. People are going to wonder what this says. Good morning, Dina, from middle of Ramona. Okay. Wednesday, which we are going to move to the afternoon. Afternoon. And I'm sorry, every one of these will be recorded. So if there is an issue, I'm going to pop myself back on here. If there is an issue and you miss it, I am doing the best I can Monday afternoon. We are going to be probably, I'm thinking, going to be adding some details. We also might do a border, so I'm going to add that to Thursday. These might switch around depending. I never work in the same way, but this will going to give you an idea. Good morning, Penny in Oceanside. Please tell my buddy Frank I said good morning. Okay, we're going to do a border, and Friday we're going to finish it off. So every morning they'll finishing. I can hear the chainsaw going. I really feel bad for my neighbors. And we will talk about our word of the year if you want to add that at some point. I always pick out one word. I haven't picked out my word. So drawing with a Sharpie. Oh my goodness, everybody's going, panic. I really wanted to make today easy so you don't have to panic and be like, what do I bring? So today, oh, no, that's not the one I wanted to do. Here, I want to bring this back. Oh, zoom on this camera. Let me take this out of the way. Sorry, I'm just learning how to do this. Okay, woo, not so much. But that's kind of our schedule, and we're breaking it down every day. So, yeah, and I'm going to record it, so don't panic if you miss something. Like I said, I'm sorry for the scheduling change on Wednesday, but we now have I now have plans, and it's going to involve staying because I have strict rules for holidays, especially for my kids and I, and that's no driving. I don't want people on the road. I don't want to be stressed out. So we're staying on location, and I don't really want to take my camera equipment with me and be like, okay, I have to get going. Don't tell my daughter, but this is really hard to drink out of. Anyway, so I just want to say good morning, and I'm really thankful that you guys are here, and if you guys don't mind sharing it, that would be so great. Hi, Andy. Good morning, Roxanne. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Bonnie. I am so excited, and I do appreciate you guys sharing or hosting watch parties. I love that. That is so great. I'm super excited to kick off 2020. For those of you who have asked what my word is or what the one word is, I've always picked out a word. I think I've done this for the last 10 years, and I'm going to start drawing, and then I'll flip it all completely to this camera. Hopefully you can see that. So I've always picked out a word that kind of commemorates what the year is going to be for me, and I haven't really picked out my word yet, but I've milling a couple of things around. So I'm open to your ideas. One of them, first off, I was going to just do the word yes. I really want to come from a place of yes. I've read several books about that because I'm my own worst enemy, and I go, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can commit to it. I should make commitment. No, I don't want commitment to be my word. I'm good with non-committal. If you're wondering, this is just mask painter's tape. I'm just going to tape off the perforation, and at some point I am going to start drawing. And again, this will be recorded, and every day it'll be something different. And by the end of the week, we'll have a completed journaling page that we're all going to go, oh, it's so amazing. And we're going to kind of have this as a daily practice in the morning. But remember, Wednesday might be morning, might be mid-afternoon. So if that's good with you, can you thumbs up it? Give me some love. Let me know you're here. Tell me where you're from. And What else am I going to come up with for a word? I would love to hear what your word is. So I showed this page. This was just something I did real quick while I was sitting here, and I'll probably do something similar. Um, and normally at this time, I always have my tea. And I have it in this giant ergonomic cup. Okay. So the other word I thought about was share. Like I want to share. I was going to say more of me, but I don't know that that's the exact word I want to use. I'm open to words. But when I say share, I'm talking about like teaching. I did put out to teach again. I don't know if you guys remember. Some of you remember. I used to travel around. And I'm going to Oklahoma. I got accepted for 2 classes. So then yesterday I had 3 more messages via Messenger saying, "Are you travel teaching again? Are you teaching?" And it was kind of like, oh, no, I don't know if I am. So anyway, I don't know if I am. But hopefully you're going to be able to see this. If I have to adjust the lighting, which I might have to, I'm going to have to move this lighting over to the other side so it's not completely shadowed. So I always talk about morning meditation as kind of being a habit. Well, maybe it'll be better here. Okay. And it doesn't have to be done in the morning. I guess I've turned into kind of a morning person. Let's see if that produces as much of a shadow. Christina, I'm going to Oklahoma. I'm coming back, people. Good morning, Yvonne. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Oops, if I aim it this way. Sorry, I'm in my trash can, so let's put some light on this subject. So I'm getting a giant tree cut down in the back that's been scaring me, and every time it rains, I think that it's going to come down. Yeah, so I really want to hear your words. All right, so it's just you today, your notebook, and consider this practice. There is no wrong answers. There's no quiz at the end. Nobody's going to be looking at your artwork. Nobody can tear their artwork out. We're going to give this a full week. It's only going to take a half an hour a day, but I better start drawing because otherwise it's going to take longer. And, ooh, okay. Somebody cutting the biggest tree that goes between my yard. And I think what I'm going to do is turn me off because nobody needs to see this. And why don't we pan in just a little bit more? Okay. And I don't know what happened to my, let me do this. Oop, sorry. I'm going to, there. Now I'm going to pan in. And it should autofocus. Oh, come on. Focus, focus. Focus, focus. Focus, focus. So if you are tuning in, okay, you're not going to focus. Fine, I'll focus you for me. I just want to make sure you guys can see. Can you see that? Otherwise, I'll tear it back. Turn it back. Oh, hi, Vicky. I want to declutter. Seriously, what word word would work for that? Declutter. I got a word. Declutter. Well, I'm trying. Maybe I should just turn the autofocus back on, but it really blinks back and forth. Okay, so this morning I was going to do exactly the page I shared, and then I got to thinking, because I don't really draw the same thing twice, so just bear with me. And if you think things look a little odd, they probably do for a reason. I just want to show you that no 2 flowers are created equal. We're going to fill the page up. We might come back with a border. I never know how it's going to be. But let's just start somewhere. Let's start from the very beginning. Name that movie. The Very Good Place to Start. Okay. Ooh, purge is a good word. Uncreative. Declutter isn't uncreative. Oh my God, I think decluttering is something that's one of my favorite things. As you notice, I'll clean every 5 minutes. I'm cleaning a tree out of my backyard as we speak. Well, not me personally. Okay, that's as simple as it's going to begin. You could be in bed doing this, you know? That's why I decided today we would start with little color. So I'm going to make an adjustment in the Wednesday schedule. Like I said, I think we're going to move it to 1 o'clock. And that's just because I get all the time, move it to night, move it to evening. I'm in England. I'm in the south of France. Okay, I don't really get, I'm in the south of France. Thank you, Vicki Watkins. Thank you, Judy. That's normally what I listen to, the soundtrack to The Sound of Music when I'm painting. Alexa, play Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. Oh. Alexa, louder. Okay. Alexa, louder. ABC. Do, re, mi, re, mi. Those 3 notes just happen to be. You guys didn't know that I love musicals, did you? Let me make sure you could see all that. A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name, I love myself, far a long way to run. So I need a pulling thread, I know to follow so. Good morning, Janet. Oh my goodness, am I turning everybody's Alexa on? Alexa, louder. Okay. Let's do some little ones to fill in. So I need a bring us back to do. Please tell me this is not the best movie ever. Okay, now you're going to notice some flowers are going to start going over and under, so don't be nervous about that. Just draw as if you think where the petal is going. I call these little filler flowers. I drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I also can sing you the entire soundtrack to West Side Story. Now the notes to sing. You can. I'm probably going to get turned off by so many people because they're going to tune in and hear me singing. Okay. See how easy this is? And don't worry, everything can be spread out. Here's another easy one, okay? You start with just these weird looking petals, and you're going to build out, and they're going to get bigger. How many of you are drawing with me? Alexa, quiet. Oh, she was really quiet. So just make these petals, they start to get bigger. No two are alike. And I'm using an ultra-fine Sharpie. A lot of people ask when I add colors, do watercolors or water to it, does it run? I never have a problem. So I love these because they take up a ton of space and it'll go really fast and fill your page up. But I do like to leave dead space. Vicky. Vicky, you might be having Kahlua in your coffee this morning if you say I have a good voice. I love to sing, though. I am the one that is at the stoplight jamming out to music. Okay, good. Yvonne is drawing, and I am welcoming you to share and put on my studios page what you draw. Good morning, Cindy Lou. Okay, I love it, Cindy Lou. I call my cousin Chrissy Lou. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of these because I feel like flowers happen in bunches, and I'm kind of not gonna worry about the. Well, I am going to go all the way to the edge because I never know if I'm going to put a border on this, but I thought it would be kind of fun to put a border. I could have taped off that border, but I'm going to paint that border. You didn't know you were going to tune in this morning and be woken up by the sound of music and Alexa screaming at the top of her lungs. Good morning, Vicki. I love that. Good. Everybody says, I'm drinking along. I'm having a tea. I have to swing into work this morning. I've got a tree coming down. My septic is being emptied this week. It's just a big old grand day in my house. So if you're drawing, and I'm going to go fast, don't worry, all of these are going to be recorded. Oh, this is the way I love to wake up, though. And if it's summertime, it's summertime, I do this outside. It's a little cold out today. Your Alexa command made my dot start playing. So it's funny, I sleep with my TV on at night, and there's this news that comes on, and it's almost like 3 o'clock in the morning or some horrible time. You'd figure I would learn by now, but they'll say, tell Alexa to turn us on and whatever. And so my Alexa freaking turns on that news, and I'm like, and I know sleeping, I have the worst insomnia and hot flashes for any of you who care to know and have a cure for that. Oh, what is the favorite tea flavor? David's tea flavor. I've never heard of that. Okay. So then I can mix some of these on up here. I think these are like the plumbagos I have in my backyard. So it's become a favorite. I call it a filler flower because I can go in here and make little ones, and they will just fill in. I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things that are happening this week. So tomorrow it'll be the same time. And this is totally free. You could tell your friends, watch the replay, whatever. And then, let's see. Wednesday, I'm going to do it in the afternoon. That would be drawing. And then Thursday and Friday will be the same morning time. I'm trying to take those days off, so it will be in the morning because we're getting stuff done, and then I have to take my parents to the airport. Boo-hoo. But starting Friday, we have... for those of you who belong to your artful journey, love it if you share this. But if you are not part of it, and we have a wait list going because I opened it up and then we closed it, and people were bummed that they didn't get in. We're running that this weekend, so there'll be more information about that coming up. So you'll want to mark your calendars for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and if you haven't gotten on the wait list, go to yourartfuljourney.com, and there's a link that says join the wait list. For those of you who are already there, I am going to share, hopefully before I leave today, we did a pattern in November, and dumb me forgot to do another one of my drawing patterns for December, and we had so many awesome pieces of art from that. And yes, I encourage you to copy, share, trace, or make it your own. No two ever turn out alike. All the colors are switched up. I know that people are like, do you mind me drawing what you draw? That's the whole purpose. We're practicing. And tonight I will be on Facebook Live. It'll be my last one of 2019. So we are going to be kicking off 2020, which already have 6 months of fun happening. And all the new releases are going out soon. I don't know when they are. But if you're part of your artful journey, you should be logging in and seeing some page, or you should log into the home page and go see what the prompt is for the month and all that good stuff. We're not fooling around, people. We're going to be creating in 2020, and this will be more of a habit. Okay, maple chai is my current favorite David's. Oh, I got to get in on this David thing. I am a black organic tea girl, or English black tea. Okay, what are we going to fill in? I always come back, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a circle. This could be like, I can just start dotting it. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, let's do another. Let's mix this up. Okay. I love this particular flower because it's like this, oops, let me move this up a little bit. The particular, oops, wait a minute. Am I moving it up? I know what I got to do. Pan out a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm getting better. Oh. All right, why are you not panning out? Maybe because you're panned out enough. All right. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. Here we go. I'm going to draw it this way now. All right. Actually, I'll draw it that way. Okay, maybe I'll not go up. So basically, I'm just the length, and remember, when you run up to another flower, you just pretend as if the petals are just there, and you just keep going. So in 2020, I don't set lofty goals. I do expect more of myself, but I don't go. I mean, I would love to do a page a day. I feel like sometimes when you set yourself up for like a page a day, it's like, how do you know what you're doing on Friday? You might be sailing the Mediterranean. I don't know. But I would take my book if I was sailing the Mediterranean, which is one of my bucket list goals. So everywhere I can fit a flower, I'm putting a flower. Get it? We're just filling this page up. And we'll have dead space. We'll fill that in. We'll make... But I do like to set a goal of like 15 minutes a day. And I know this is going to probably go over because I yippee-yapped at the beginning. But you get the idea. And this whole thing is just going to be... I need another one of these. See, you just put it in where you... And these are as simple as how my drawings typically start. And I know I've been asked a lot. Yvonne was on. We'll talk about like adding the colors, deeper colors when we watercolor. We'll when we hit it Thursday or Friday, the finer details of shading and all that. So remember, we're going to have beginning, end, middle, ugly, and then we're going to come back around. You're going to have to be open to leaving it for a day, and then we come back and revisit it. And I really do encourage you to commit to just drawing and taking the Sharpie. I know a lot of you really want to do the pencil deal. Do the pencil deal. Again, there was no judgment here. Ooh, I hear a big tree coming down. My poor neighbors. They got here at 7:30, but I told them not to start till 8 because I don't really want to upset anybody. Another thing I do is I just keep adding depth. See, the more you go over it, but that's going to come later. And it's probably not even near what I drew before, but that's okay. And if you have any questions, pop them in. I will definitely be looking to answer them. Okay. And yeah, I do have a tendency to start counting like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. The blue tape I do over the edge and over the spine so that it just doesn't get messy. And then when you take this off, it's a nice clean line. Because when we start using paints, it tends to get a little bit more messy. Oh, look at that. Brenda said I'm jumping in with a Sharpie. And remember, your first line isn't going to be your ending. Like, You can go over, I mean, I go over it half a dozen times. And I thank you guys for sharing this. I will be getting, when I'm done, I will be immediately loading this to YouTube, hopefully before I go to work. I didn't even look at the time. Okay, I'm okay. I kind of said I would be in this week. I'm trying to take Thursday and Friday off, but the end of the month is kind of a busy time for me, and it happens to fall at the end of the month and the beginning of the month all in one week. I don't know how that happened. Back to my word of the year. I was thinking about share. I'm open to ideas here, but I was thinking this could be my year of yes. It's also my year of turning the big 5-0. Okay, so I am kind of done being afraid and being silent, and I expect this to be a kind of well, I always love it when it's like a year of growth and being open to new things. And yes, I'm going back to old things. I'm going to teach, which is exciting, but I kind of want to come up with something. And normally my one word is that, exactly it. It's based on a book that I read called One Word. If you haven't read that book, I highly recommend it. I think in a future coming up Facebook Live, I'm going to be talking about books that I have read that have inspired me. And if you are interested, I will put that up. I have a whole stack of books that some I keep, some are on my Kindle, so I'll just be sharing the names of them. But they're like my Bibles to creativity. They're the books that I learned. It's okay to be, I'm not the only one who's kind of this creative free spirit and expressing it and being vocal about it. Okay. Do I need one more type of flower? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's do something right here. Oh. And I'm open, I will always be open to those who say they have books that they have read, but I'm a reader. I haven't had time to read in so long, and it bums me out because it really is something I enjoy. The other problem I have is now when I crawl in bed to read, basically my eyes shut. But I'm back to insomnia. Last night I watched The Notebook, and I watched an episode of The Love Boat. I don't know if anybody has that problem, but I've been dealing with it of late, and I want to. Half of it might be a temperature problem that I'm having. So this one I made the flowers real pointy, but now I'm changing my mind. So even if you're with a Sharpie, you can still change it. Don't think that once you commit to that. And again, this is just a bunch of flowers crammed into one small space. And then we'll be back tomorrow to add the watercolors to it. And I'm a free spirit in the watercolor department, so that's all you need tomorrow are your watercolors, some water, and a brush. Okay. I need another one of these round flowers here. I'm so afraid of heights, and there's a guy like kind of dangling above there's a tree. The gentleman who owned this house before me in 1990 whatever used to plant his Christmas trees, and one of them is growing on a slope, and it grew crooked between the two houses, so every time it would rain I would panic that I'm going to have, because it did look like it was starting to uproot in places. So I've always been nervous, and of course I'm the queen of my castle. I'm a little nervous that it's going to come down and my neighbors are not going to be so happy, nor is my pool equipment going to like that. So that is what I'm taking care of today. And I kind of love it when I take care of something that needs to be taken care of. I don't like the money I'm spending, but oh well. What are you going to do? Called owning a home. All right. How are we doing? Is everybody got a relatively filled up page? I feel like this is getting to the point where I'm throwing up flowers on it, which is fine. I'm going to leave some of that dead. I want to be able to show you how to fill that in. And I kind of feel like this is, oops. Oh, I know what. How about you move your camera, Tracy? Don't you love it when that just hits? Like, okay. I kind of feel like that is done. I mean, and this is what I'm talking about, nice clean edges. And don't worry, I can lay the tape back down tomorrow because I'm going to be adding watercolors to it. So I just want to show you that that's what I do, and there's a reason for it. And I'll probably just put another piece of tape down tomorrow. But this is what I promised. It's not earth-shattering. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. So that was it. I mean, look, 9:04. What do you think? And it's going right up on YouTube, lesson number 1. And this is just basic. You, a Sharpie. And don't worry about the fine details and what's going to go in it. We're building upon that every single day. Monday, we're drawing with a Sharpie. Done. Tuesday, it is going to be watercolors. So you'll want to have those. A brush and water. Wednesday afternoon. We're switching that. We're going to be possibly the border adding the details. It might switch around. I never know. And then Friday is all the finishing details. If you want to build your word of the year in there, you can. I mean, I might be writing little messages. I am never super panicked about anything. Hi, Terry. Do not worry. Everything is recorded. And that's going to be the format for the week. And I, of course, want your feedback. I wanted to break art journaling down into bite-sized pieces, and I get asked a lot about how I draw and where do I get ideas from. If you're part of your artful journey today, this morning before I leave, I'm going to download another pattern that I have done, and that was very popular last month. And, yep, today was just about this. Your book, and that book can go everywhere with you. I mean, not everywhere. Thinking a funeral might not be a great place, but oh, Kathy said you're excited, and I would love it if you guys share this or share the video or share what's happening. Whitney, don't worry. For those of you who are joining in late, I do have the replay. It's going up on YouTube. It'll be here on Facebook Live on my studios page. Oh my God, I love the excitement. I love that this idea came to fruition, and it was like break it down into bite-sized pieces. So every day you kind of just sit with it. The other thing it's going to allow you to do, and this is why I don't say like a page a day. Some people are great and they can just whip stuff out, and normally I can. But if you break things down and then you step away from it and you look at it and you give it time and you digest it and, oh, it needs one more flower here, instead of just staring at it. I always tell people step back, because there's a point where you kind of go, I don't like this. I don't like this. We're going to hit ugly. Trust me that we're going to hit ugly, and I am not going to like this. But once we hit it, we are going to finish it up, and it will be pretty and gorgeous. And I promise you, you just got to stick with it. And somebody said the other day, I feel rusty in the painting department. It's like a bike. Get back on it. Start pedaling. And if you want, put training wheels on the first go around. So I'm going to head over to my Artful Journey group. I'm going to make sure that they have the video and that you guys are all doing this. And I'm going to put a new pattern in. Bonnie just said I needed to relax into this. I have been, first off, my anxiety is at an all-time high. You know, it doesn't help when you're emptying your septic and cutting down a tree and juggling, and you have hot flashes every 7 minutes. I think I'm wearing shirts with no shoulders because I'm dying. Judy, you are so welcome. And for those of you who did ask about me, I am teaching again. I'm dipping my feet back in, but I'm going to Oklahoma. I think it's October. I will be going to Vegas next month. I'm not teaching, but I will have my stuff with me. I'm going for a company that I work with. And I love your feedback. People are saying, loved morning with everyone. Thank you, Tracy. Tommy, you're so welcome. And I hope that you guys take this. If you don't have to go to work, I do. Now all I want to do is this. I hope that you will build upon this, finish your page, and then tomorrow we're going to add color, okay? So grab whatever you have in the watercolor department. If you don't have them, go grab a set of prayings from the 99-cent store and join me tomorrow. And Carla said, I so need this right now. Thank you for this. I'm sorry I was late, but you're here. No, we didn't do roll call. But I love it. And if you loved it, share it with your friends. It's not too late for them to join. I will go and load up the video right now. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Happy Monday. And we're going to make this a great week. It's going to be busy. Happy New Year. Keep it safe. All that good stuff. But I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I'll see you tonight. I'm back here tonight for Facebook Live, which if you just want to join me, I'm going to be covering a few great things. And I will see you tonight. Otherwise, I will see you in the morning. Okay? Good night and thank you. Or good morning. I'll see you. Have a great day.